live on Pat's Soundbytes Unplugged podcast, keeping your music alive on the radio, on the video, on the Zoom. And man, what a day. Today we are rocking not one, not two, not three, all of them. Plush in the house, Moriah, Bella, Ashley, and Faith. Holy crap. Long time no see. Hey guys.
How's it going?
I'm like, man, I'm sitting here with that Joe Perry, and I look down and I go, what? Whoa. I know them. Was I the only ones that recognize you guys?
No, a couple people bumped into us. It was cool to see, people that are just so supportive. I feel like, especially in New York.
Yeah.
We're just so thankful for all the support.
I'm like, I know them guys. I got to say hello to them guys. And I'm so jealous. You guys met Joe Perry. Holy crap, man. That had to be so cool.
That was,
I still can't believe that happened.
I know.
Right?
That was a total dream. Like, yeah, that's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
You can't say much more than that.
I mean, and what a show. I mean, oh my goodness. Well, let's get to the nitty gritty. First of all, new single comes out tomorrow, Left Behind. I hope everybody got the CD and bought the t-shirt like I have. I just can't wait for that. You got the tour coming up, which is cool. All right, so let's start with the new cool logo. Let's start with Faith. Let's get Faith involved here. Faith, talk to me about this cool logo. Where did this pop up? Whose idea was that?
It might be better if Moriah.
Oh, okay. All right, handoff, Moriah.
I think it's just, okay, I'm just going to be honest with you. There isn't like a huge meaning behind it other than I personally love snakes, and I just also think that snakes are badass, and why not add one to a logo, right?
Why not? No,
Yeah, and our song Athena was kind of sort of inspired by one of my boa constrictors, and her name is Athena. So it just seemed kind of fitting.
Oh, okay. I like
Nonetheless, also the new colors and stuff I think is really a lot more fitting to us too.
Yeah.
I think it suits us a lot better.
The red and purple and
yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, in the beginning when you Plush, great album, great CD. People are like, Plush, what is it all about? Is it really soft and easy? This is right in your face, hard rock, get out of the way, guitar driven, kick ass and take names. So I think the snake really shows who you guys really are. Am I right, Bella?
Oh, thank you. I totally agree. We had kind of been talking about changing the logo for quite a while, and then when you sent that design over, we're like, yeah, that works for me.
Ashley, tell me about Left Behind. I mean, I did not get a chance to listen to WDHA with Terry Carr yesterday, so I missed it. But my friends said it kicked ass and take names. So I am definitely looking forward to tomorrow. Is it? Does it fall in the likes of Hate and Athena and Better Off Alone, or did you guys take another path? Or my buddy says it's the minute you hear it, it's Plush.
Oh wow, that's awesome. Thank you. I think it definitely falls into the realm of our other music, but it takes things a step heavier and a step further. And it's definitely something we're so excited to share with everyone and for everyone to hear. It's probably something that we're most proud of right now. So we can't wait for everyone to hear it. And I think it's a lot representative of who we are as a band right now and what we've grown into. So I really can't wait.
Definitely.
I mean, it's always, you guys took the world by storm here with this great album on the same thing. And then it's the pressure on, how challenging to get the second one out to make it even better or improve. Faith, I'm going to get to you in a second. I'll let them answer that, and then we're going to jump on you. Moriah, how much of a challenge was it stressful to say, all right, we got to make it rock even better, or just whatever happens?
Honestly, I think that this was even, in my opinion, I think that this might have been even better than the last, album and recording that, because I think it was just instantly, we have a new production team that we're working with, and I think it's and that's just a part of evolving and growing. And I think that when, you know, Left Behind was written, we all just kind of sat and we're like, there was no question that this was 100% the right and like the next step of our evolution and our growth. I mean, I feel like it just felt so right immediately that there was, I mean, I think that we all heard the song and we were immediately all just so excited for everything. So I don't know. I didn't personally feel like as much nervousness with this single as like with the first album, I guess.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm definitely looking forward to it. All right, Faith from Arizona, you're the newest one in the group. Welcome. Nice to meet you. What's it like to hang out with these three, get that audition, get that chance and go, oh boy, what am I getting into? But nice to meet you. What's it like to be in Plush?
It's awesome. It was crazy. Right out of high school, I just graduated. I got the offer to play the New York State Fair show. I flew out. It was that summer. We played our first show together. Ever since then, we did the tour together, and now we're here. And I'm excited for the new single too, because it'll be my first time drumming on a Plush song, which is super exciting for me. So I'm super excited for everyone to hear it tonight. And what we all came up with the whole.
I watch a few videos. I mean, I love Brooke and God bless her and wish her the best. But watching videos of you're hard hitting behind the kick ass and take names. A little different than maybe Brooke, but welcome to Plush and congratulations. And I know you were on the Kiss cruise. So how was that?
That was awesome. It was actually my first cruise as well. That was my first time like ever even being on a boat. So super cool experience and getting to play with so many amazing musicians, Kiss, and all the other bands that were there. It's just an awesome environment being in the same place, like 24 hours a day, 4 days, with all musicians, getting to hang out and play shows together and watch each other's sets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
No, it's definitely on my bucket list to get on some sort of Monsters of Rock, because it would be so cool just to see show after show and get a chance to say hello to a lot of artists that I've already interviewed and that I've seen. But to see 3 days of shows or something has got to be crazy. But to meet Paul Stanley, I saw the picture with you guys and Paul Stanley. I got to meet Paul in Jersey at a book signing. And I mean, I was fabulous. I mean, it was like I saw Kiss open. The first time I saw Kiss was 1977. Yeah, I'm a dinosaur. And AC/DC opened up for Kiss at the New Haven Coliseum, which doesn't exist anymore. And everybody was like, who's this Angus Young guy back then? You know, we're like, AC/DC, Highway to Hell. What is all this about? But everybody was there to see Kiss. But then when AC/DC took off, it was like, oh, wow. It was like crazy. But no, really cool. Good for you guys.
That's a sick lineup.
Yeah, that must have been a crazy show.
An awesome show.
And I know driving home in a snowstorm, my jaw was just down to the ground going, what would I just witness? But it was good. It was really good. Belly, tell me about the first tour. You know, I got a chance to talk to Moriah and Brooke back in 21. And I said, dreams come true. You're gonna be there with Hailstorm. You're gonna be there with Essence. And man, did that not happen? What did you learn about that tour? How cool was that?
Oh, that was just the coolest too. I feel like definitely kind of a thing since day one is like we look up to those bands so much, and I feel like kind of for all of us, we don't really have many women in rock we look up to, and you know, to really have Lucy Hill and Amy Lee take us under their wing, and just to I feel like we all learned so much just from observing how they work and how it's so. I feel like everything's so seamless in their camps of just how the day ran, how the schedule was, and just how they carried themselves, and how really just everyone's so passionate about the music. It's just so cool to see, and it was such a so exciting for our first big tour to be so focused on female empowerment.
Yeah,
I think that's something that's definitely kind of resonated with all of us, and just something we always look back so fondly of.
I just missed the show in Vegas. I got to Vegas and you guys were just done the night before.
Oh, no.
I'm like, no. I couldn't believe it. I thought I had the right date down. I was like, I'm going to Vegas. Oh, and I can see Plush and Hailstone. Yeah. I met Lizzie and those guys, and oh my God, just terrific. What a terrific bunch of folks in that band. So I'm just so happy for you. Ashley, I don't know, man. Fashion icon, playing your own shows, the cutting room. I think you played at a show over here in Connecticut somewhere. I want to say Moriah and Bella supported you. I'm like, I'm like, look at this one. I'm like, Wyatt Ashley on stage, killing it with the bass, great harmonies. And then to see another side of you, I want to say King, Half the Time, Move. I got to listen to a couple of your tracks. Really cool.
So
Good for you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. No, any other more shows after this tour for you?
Not as of now. I'm really excited to get out on this tour and go with The Warning. That's going to be an incredible lineup. Like, we're so excited to be going out on tour with another young female band.
Yeah.
And Holy Wars as well, a female-fronted band. So it's just going to be really great to start on the West Coast and make our way back to the East Coast. Kind of get back out there and get back around and back home.
Yeah.
I've been following them. Like, I couldn't believe how young they were when they first started and playing Sandman. And I'm like, how old are they? Like 15, 16. And to see, I'm excited. I got my tickets. Moriah said May 21st, Irving Plaza. After I left you guys, I got home the next day and got my tickets. Get your tickets today if you're in New York. Irving Plaza with these wonderful ladies, The Warning, and I want to say Holy Wars. So, yeah, no, I got my tickets. I hope everybody else did. No, that's cool. I'm like, look at Ashley, man.
Thank you so much. That's so sweet.
You went to? Did you go to Carmel, Ashley? Carmel High School.
I did.
Okay, so I'll tell you a story after we get done. It's a good one. It's a good one. It's always good. Anyway, what did I want to say? So, I mean, Faith, who's the practical joker in this group? I mean, I see you guys all having fun. You're always smiling. You join this band. Who do you got to look behind you to make sure they're not doing something crazy?
It's always okay.
Everyone's pointing at Ashley like, ah!
For sure.
All right, well, then tell me, what's the one thing? I will go through the list. Moriah, what's the one thing you have to have on the rider when you're going on tour that you have to have? Is it a Snoopy? Is it a snake? Is it a fishing pole? What do you need to have when you're getting ready to pack to go on tour on Sunday?
I mean, I guess like just water, and we don't really have that much stuff on our rider. Like we just no water. Okay.
No M&Ms, no.
Y'all. No, okay, like I don't know, just snacks.
I figured you had a fishing pole at least, Moriah.
We like to put batteries on our rider.
Okay.
Batteries, snacks, and water.
Milk.
We like
Milk on the rocks.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
We like veggie platters with hummus.
Oh yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah.
Were you asking like just general things to bring on tour that like non-food related or like?
Oh yeah, it could be certainly not food related. Well, I figured Moriah would definitely have a fishing pole or two.
Okay, so let's switch up. Yes, definitely fishing pole. Okay, I have brought my fishing pole on a few tours, and I may bring it on this one. I don't know. We'll have to see. But that, and yeah, I like to bring like little. I like to color.
That's all right.
I like little coloring books and stuff. Other than that, though, just coloring, and I don't really bring all that much on tour. Other than obviously instruments and gear and stuff like that.
Bella, what do you bring? Anything? A special pillow or?
Nothing like that. I feel like most importantly is like my headphones, because I'm always listening to music, and I feel like on the drives always like looking for different artists and bands to get into, or and then doing a deep dive listening to like a bunch of different albums. Mostly that, and like books. That's kind of same deal. Like I don't really bring up a lot. I feel like on the drives we keep ourselves mostly occupied, just joking around.
Yeah.
That's kind of what we do.
Cool.
We keep each other entertained.
Yeah.
Ashley, what do you tell like young, inspiring young ladies that want to get into the business today, based on the experience that you've had so far?
Honestly, just do it. Do whatever you want, and don't even give a second thought about what other people think, because that's only going to bring you down. And unless it's positive, of course, but only worry about what you think and how you feel and what you think is right. And just go for it.
Yeah, I mean, how
For
many
sure.
people say, no, you don't have this, you don't have that. You just do it. I tell they're in their 30s. I tell my kids, just go for it. Follow your dreams. You're going to hit bumps in the road. I call them hurdles in life. Go right over them. Go forward and keep moving. Find something that you love to do so that it's not work, that it's like every day you go and do this. Faith, was this your plan getting out of high school and going on tour and being in a great band with these three? Was this like a dream come true?
Yeah, it definitely was a dream come true for me, because before the band, I was mostly just playing like smaller bars, like venues where only holds like 100 people. So it was a big difference going to playing bars to amphitheaters. It was definitely a dream come true for me. And I'm so happy that I was given the opportunity to audition for the band and become the drummer. We're happy to have you.
Yeah. You're our little ray of sunshine.
Seriously.
She's our little ray of sunshine.
Yeah, no, all good. You know, sitting there listening to Joe Perry the other night, I said, and looking at you guys, I'm thinking, man, Aerosmith's Train Kept a Rolling would be a great cover, I thought, but I don't know. But I'm thinking, I'm looking at you three, you're rocking, I'm rocking. I go, you know, you obviously done Man in a Box. I saw you do the acoustic at that radio station parking lot, which you guys killed it. I know, obviously, Heart, Barracuda, and I'm thinking, what other covers would really fit? And thinking of Joe Perry the other night and watching him and watching that show with Gary and Dave and Buck and Jason, I'm thinking that'd be a cool cover. No, Moriah?
Oh yeah, no, I mean anything Aerosmith is a-okay.
Yeah.
with us. Yeah. Especially that song. That song's awesome. Like just the riffs in there and everything. The solo, like I love every part of that song.
I just that whole show was mind-boggling. I didn't think for sure Joe Perry's gonna play for like almost 2 hours. I'm like, this is crazy. I'm like, thank God I didn't miss that. Any thought about maybe putting, or maybe you can share that there's a cover of a band on this new album upcoming, or can you not say? Or are you going to surprise us?
We don't have any, there are no covers on the album, I don't think, but we may have some new stuff on the set for this Warning tour that people will have to see.
Stay tuned.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Stay tuned.
You shall see.
Yeah.
You gotta go to see it, so be there or be square.
Yeah.
I really like the fact that from the video about the tour with Hailstorm and everyone, that it was a full house when you guys took the stage. You know, when you go see, you know, I don't know, Guns N' Roses or somebody, and the opening act, you get like a handful of people, and then the arenas fill up when obviously the headliner's there. But for you guys, for the video shot on the stage, side of the stage, whoever was doing that, the minute you guys took the stage and they did a pan of the crowd, I'm like, that is so cool that everybody came out to see you guys. And I thought that was very impressive and well received based on the great product that you guys were putting out. So that had to be very overwhelming, I guess, at times. That you go on stage and there's not like 10 people, that it's full. And the crowd was so energized and into your whole set. I thought that was really cool.
Thank you. Yeah, it's always it really is an amazing feeling that people like. It's always a good feeling whenever people, you know, are digging what you're playing and are, you know, feeding off the energy and want to stick around and hear our songs and hear our set. So you know,
especially on that tour, I was blown away of like, yeah, the amount of people that would show up. Like we had like early set times too. Like first band on like 7 p.m. and the arena's like packed. Like, never would have expected any of that.
Yeah. For real.
And speaking of packed, I went to your CD release party in Albany, and oh my God, some underground, I have no idea. And I took my daughter because she's a big fan of you guys, and she's like, I'm going. Don't you take anybody else. You're taking me. And she was bouncing up and down, jumping up and down. And it was so cool to be with everybody that loves you in this Albany CD release party. It was like incredible. It was like your homecoming in a way, but it was great to be there that night.
Thanks for coming.
yeah.
Yeah,
was
no.
really fun. It was
My buddy's like, like Mike Portnow is playing this place next to it. I said, I saw Mike with the winery dogs. I said, no. I'm seeing Plush. I'm getting there early. And I still was probably 12 people deep because it was so packed to see you guys. So it was a fun turnout. It was a great turnout.
It was such a great
It
night.
was
I have
so
such
cool.
fond memories from that night.
Yeah.
Me too.
The energy
was-
that night was so great. And everyone was so nice and receptive. And
Definitely.
It was so great.
Oh my goodness. Well, I could keep you here all day long. I got questions all over the place. I want to definitely tell folks to get the tickets for the upcoming show and see me. I'll be rocking there on May 21st at the Irving Plaza. Get the CD, get the bundle. Oh my goodness, I can't wait for mine. I can't wait to hear more Plush. I mean, I'm like, which comes out tomorrow. Is the plan a single video for the most part until you guys release the whole album, or?
Yeah, I think right now it's definitely going the single route, and then I'll probably after the tour we'll finish the record and kind of really get into record release mode. Kind of kicking off that second cycle.
Yeah.
What was it like getting together? I mean, Moriah, did you take the lead again, like with the first album of the songwriting, or was it a combination of everybody putting in 2 cents and trying to be part of it and be part of the songs for the most part?
Yeah, it was kind of like we hooked up with this new team, and we started working with they're called the Four Horsemen, and we worked with them, and they're so awesome, and we wrote Left Behind with them, and yeah, it all came together. Everyone put their parts, and this one with her freaking solo, and like everybody put in their flares and their seasonings and tastes and everything. So, I definitely feel like this song was the most together that we've been, in the studio and stuff like that.
I think I'm not a musician, but I think I know, like with the whole COVID thing, people are sending WAV files back and forth. I think you miss the magic and the chemistry if you're not in a studio together, where somebody might say, "Here, try this, Moriah, hit this note," or Ashley, try this riff, or Bella, try, or start the song with the drums and have Faith just bang it out and then take it off. I think you kind of missed that. I mean, I don't know, but I think you got to have everybody together, because that's where the magic really happens. Am I right there, Miss Faith?
Yeah, it was great being all together in the studio.
Do you play now, Faith, with your drumsticks? Do you play with the fat end banging, or are you like John Bonham always played with the fat end, Carmine and Peace with the fat end? They wanted a heavier sound. Talk to me about your banging on the drums.
I use matched grips when I play, and I use Vader 5A stretches. They're longer sticks than normal. I don't know. I never could use like the regular size sticks. I feel like they never have the right amount of reach. So I always get the ones that are like half an inch longer. So those are the ones I use.
Okay, cool. And which drum kit are you using? Are you using DrumWorks, Pearl? Who's helping you out with endorsements?
I'm actually with Rogers Drums now, and I'll be my first time using the drums for this tour, actually.
Excellent. Ashley, what's the favorite bass line? I mean, do you follow, the great Chris Squire? There's so many great bass players out there. What do you like to jump in and say, man, I can play that every day?
Favorite bass line? That's so tough, because I listen to so much music, so it like goes from like funk to like rock, and I feel like it depends on the mood that I'm in. But generally, Mike Inez's bass lines, any Alice in Chains song, is just, I don't know, it always hits so hard, and it's so good and heavy and amazing. So anything that's right, I love.
That works for me. Bella, I did read Joe Satriani, Randy Rhoads, Eddie Van Halen, obviously Joe Perry. Is there a favorite riff that, I mean, after high school, I remember going to my buddy's house and he always just practiced Highway to Hell. If I didn't hear that 100 times, and then he finally promoted to like Freebird or something like that, or some Ted Nugent Stranglehold. We're like, learn something else besides these 3 songs. But what, any favorite riff that you love to play just to practice or, you know?
Ooh, I mean, it's so hard. Like you were saying, there's just so much music, and I feel like when I'm home practicing, I'm trying to like play along the full albums and play a bunch of different stuff. I mean, lately, I think what I've been playing most, kind of like just when I pick up a guitar, is like "Believer" by Ozzy. Just like that riff that Randy played is so good. That kind of what comes to mind right off the bat, but it changes every single day, you know.
What's your go-to guitar, Bella? What are you using? What do we expect to see you have on tour?
So my go-to like model in general, the Ibanez RGs, those just feel the most comfortable for me, and I love the tone. I kind of, bounce back and forth between like which one specifically I'm playing all the time. Lately it's been like my white RG Prestige. That's gonna be like my main guitar on this tour, and then I'm stoked like my blue hardtail one as well. I just upgraded the pickups on it, so that's gonna be like my other guitar for the tour too.
Nice. And Ashley, what do we get to see you play on with your bass? Who can we help endorse that's helping you out?
I play Fender basses and amps, and lately I've been playing the Fender Meteoras just because I love the way they feel. I love the way they look. The body shape is so weird and unique, and the neck is nice and small, so it's perfect for my hands.
Never enough guitars, never enough bass, right? You gotta just keep buying them. Moriah, you were what? ESP endorsement?
Yeah, I play the LTDs from ESP. Yeah. I usually play the EC series, and just because I love how they feel, and I love how they look too. I love the shape of them. I love that they have the, like the cutaway at the bottom it's like sharp and angled. It's like a Les Paul, but it's like sharp. It's weird. It allows you to like get right up there if you need to get up there. I don't get up there that often, but yeah, it's really nice, and they're also pretty light too, which is what I really like to like while singing and playing guitar, so it doesn't weigh down too much on your diaphragm.
I know you're excited for this tour, and I'm thinking, Moriah, and I think of you right away fishing. It's striper season here in the Hudson Valley. Do they not know that?
Yeah.
What's the biggest fish?
I haven't had a chance to go out striper fishing. I really want to go one of these years.
Oh, my son came. He had a picture of one, I don't know, 44 pounds. The thing was like incredible. Yeah. Well, he's 6'3", 300 pounds. So between him and the fish on a boat, I'm like, oh my God, it's crazy. But all right, ladies, I've taken enough of your time. Faith, nice to meet you. We missed you the other night at Joe Perry, but we're definitely going to see you at the Irving Plaza. Go get pre-sale. Buy. Get the t-shirt. Left Behind. It drops again tomorrow. Go get tickets for the Error World. Moriah, Bella, Ashley, Faith, gonna kick ass and take names and continue to take the world by storm. Go get it today. Their name PLUSH, and go rock with them. Don't be left behind. You're gonna regret it. And go check it out. Go to plushrocks.net and get all the information on these ladies today.